How about now? Okay, so we're good there. And then we're good on video. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. This scene may look familiar or different to you, depending on when you have been tuning in. But we are back in the wolf den um, for day 6 and 7 of the Advent of Cyber. If you have been following me for a while, you know that this is my I should say my office slash man cave where I host InfoSec Unplugged. So you see, we got the wolf in the background for Alpha Cybersecurity, but we are still streaming on Alpha Cybersecurity and Alpha Esports and Technologies channels across multiple platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Trovo, and that's all thanks to Restream. So shout out to Restream for multi-stream, allowing us to multi-stream and do everything here. So I was not here yesterday, and honestly, I was feeling a little under the weather today. But hold on one second. But I wanted to hop on here and catch up before we fell too far behind with the Advent of Cyber. So if you know, we are doing the TryHackMe Advent of Cyber, which is a different cybersecurity challenge every day that follows along with the story of Mick Skitty and their crew. So technically they're on day 7 today, but we're going to do day 6 first, and then we're going to jump into day 7's event. And then for our gamers, we will be back on later to stream stream the video game awards. I think we're streaming that tonight. I'm gonna double check. I should say we would like to stream the video game awards, but we'll see what happens. Lately life has been getting in the way of certain things, so we'll see what happens with that. Just give me one more second. I'm just trying to set something up over here. So again, thank you for joining. Let me know in the comment section where you're watching from, and if you have any questions for me. Again, you can support by clicking this notification you see up here, this QR code, not my arcade machine, but the QR code up there, right there up in the corner. You can also just subscribe to wherever it is you're watching, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Trova, or LinkedIn, because we are also on LinkedIn. I keep forgetting about the folks over on LinkedIn, so my apologies. So we are streaming from multiple sources again, thanks to Restream. So we got that over here. Just make sure I can see everything coming in. All right. All right, so we're going to hop right into day 6 of TryHackMe. So we're going to go ahead and share our screen. And day 6, I believe, is focusing on data corruption. So put this up here. Cool. All right, so we started our machine already just to kind of get a head start on it. So we have our IP address and we have everything ready to go. So it says, throughout the merger, we have detected some worrying coding practices from the South Pole elves. To ensure their code is up to our standards, some frostlings from the South Pole will undergo a quick training session about memory corruption vulnerabilities, all courtesy of the B team. Welcome to the training. All right, so looks like we're going to learn about memory corruption and buffer and a simple buffer overflow. Oh, I haven't done buffer overflows since the OSCP days. Be okay. So be sure to hit the start machine at the top right. All you need to challenge is a deployable machine. Once the machine is started, you can access the game here if you receive a 502. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that and get that started over here. In this game, you'll play as cat or mouse. The objective is to save Christmas by buying the star for your Christmas tree from Van Frosty. In addition to the star, you can buy as many ornaments as you can carry to decorate your tree. To gain money, buy things. You can use the computer to do online freelance programming jobs. You can also speak with Van Holly to change your name for a fee of 1 coin per character. He says that this is totally not a scam. He will actually start calling you by your new name. He is, after all, into identity management. Is this a bug? Before the training event starts, Van Jolly approaches McHoneybell and says that they've been observing some weird behaviors while playing the game. They think the ghost of Christmas Past is haunting it. McHoneybell asks them to reproduce what they saw. Van Jolly boots up the game, and it does the following. You are free to replicate. Use the computer until you get to 13 coins. Ask Van Holly to change your name to Scrooge Rocks. Suddenly, you have 33 coins out of nowhere. Van Jolly explains that when you change the name to anything large enough, the game goes nuts. Sometimes you'll get random items in your inventory, or your coins just disappear. Even the dialogues can stop working and show random gibberish. This must surely be the work of magic. McHoneybell doesn't look convinced. After some thinking, she knows what this is all about. So it's going into memory corruption. Remember that whenever we execute a program, this game included, all data will be processed somehow through the computer's RAM, random access memory. In this video game, your coin count, inventory, position, movement speed, and direction are all stored somewhere in the memory and updated as needed as the game goes on. Usually, each variable stored in memory can only be manipulated in specific ways as the developers intended. For example, you should only be able to modify your coins by working on the PC or spending money either in the store or by changing your name. In a well-programmed game, you shouldn't be able to influence your coins in any other way. But what happens if we indirectly change the contents of the memory space that holds the coin count? What if the game had a flaw that allows you to overwrite pieces of memory you're not supposed to? Memory corruption vulnerabilities will allow you to do this and much more. Honeybell says a debugger will be needed to check the memory contents while the game runs. On hearing that, Van Sprinkle says they programmed a debug panel in the game that does exactly that. So in order to access the debug panel, you have to hit the tab key, and then you can look at it in the ASCII view or the hexadecimal view. So memory corruption or when we do buffer overflows, basically what you're doing is you're overwriting certain parts of the memory stack and then including your data. So when you do a buffer overflow attack, for example, in certain situations, you would overwrite a certain amount of memory, and then in the part that you need to hit, you would you would write a command to open a shell on that program or on that machine. So that's typically how you would do it in a pen testing or hacking standpoint. Investigating the Scrooge Rocks case. Armed with the Honeybell starts the lesson. At first step, she asks you to restart your game. Refreshing the website should work, and then open the debug in hex mode. The frostlings have labeled each variable, so I want you to focus your attention on the coins variable. Go to computer and generate a coin. As expected, you should see the coin. Okay. Right before the coin space, we have the player name variable, and then the player name. Okay, so this looks like kind of going through the walkthrough of everything. So we see the player name, but why does that matter at all? Because if you try to change the name to Scrooge Rocks, you'd be using 13 characters, which amounts to 13 bytes. It'll overflow the first byte. To prove the point, we will get 13 coins and then change our name to AAAA BBBB CCCC X. Okay. Okay. Yep. So you're trying to identify where the overwrite happens. Okay. At the end. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to follow along. So we opened up the game. I'm going to go back to that. And now we're sharing our screen in the game. And then we'll hit space to continue. So now space is to interact and speak, tab, debug panel, backspace to reset inventory. And then, okay. So to finish the game, all you need to do is get a star and put it atop your Christmas tree. After you get the star, just interact with the Christmas tree and that's it. You are free to buy as many additional ornaments to customize. Okay, so we need to go. One coin per character. We'll just go ahead. There you go. Enjoy your name. I work in identity management, you know. Okay. Welcome to the store. Is there anything you want to buy? So we have red ball, green ball, mushroom, llama, mixed skitty. You don't have enough money. Use a PC to get more coins. Okay. All right. So we're just going to go back over here. Fourth. And we just have to kind of wait. Okay. What is it? 13 coins. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so we have 13 coins, right? That's what it said originally. You'll play the game, Van Frosty. You can. Not a scam. Is this a bug? Use a computer till you get 13 coins. Ask Van Holly to change your name to Scrooge Rocks. Suddenly you have 33 coins out of nowhere. So we go here. It says, sounds fun. Let's do it. And it says, change your name to Scrooge Rocks. There you go. Enjoy your new name. Thanks. How do you even change names anyway? I work in identity. Okay. So now it says we have 0 coins. But if we want to bring up our, what's up? Okay. So we have our, but it said we're supposed to have 0 coins out of nowhere, but I'm 33, but we have no coins. So, okay. Suddenly you have 33 coins out of nowhere. That's what it says on the thing, but let's see. Let's see what happens if we try to buy stuff. It says we have 0 coins. So let's see. Let's buy a green ball. You don't have enough money. Okay, so did we do something wrong? Hold on 1 second. I'm streaming.
Sorry. That shit says an hour with traffic heavier than usual.
I told you it was gonna get like that. But yeah, you said when. Okay.
Yes, that was just me letting you know.
Okay.
I'm leaving right now. All right. Goodbye.
All right, bye. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. All right, so let's see here. Hey, what's going on, Maddox? We're actually gonna, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, because that's the same thing, isn't it? Let's see. We'll just do what it says. I'm not going to try to be cute. All right, Scrooge rocks. Okay. And there's our 33 coins. Okay, so I made the mistake. I did not do the exclamation point the first time around. So that's why. Okay. So now, since we have 33, okay, but it says the star is 10,000. So we're not going to even bother trying to beat the game right now. Let's see. So now it says suddenly have 33. All right. So we did the memory corruption. And now if we investigate, why does this matter at all? 13 bytes, still perplex, interrupts. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to the game and we're going to do, nope, we're going to go back to here. We're going to change our name. A, B, 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 C, C, X. Right? And now you go here. Now if we hit tab and look at the memory, yep, you see the X where the coins are. All right, so yep, okay. And then we get 13 coins, change our name back. Meanwhile, we'll keep our eyes on the debug panel, see what happens. Suddenly we have 120 coins. So you see we have the 120 coins here. And then, let me go back and see so you can see what I'm reading. To prove the point, let me make sure we are good audio. Yep. All right. The memory space now holds 70 because the coins now hold 78. Okay. Remember that 78 equals 120 in decimal. To leave it clear, let's switch to debug panel. Okay, at the X shows the coin, the hexadecimal value is X78. So the coin value, okay, or 120. By now, the Frostings look baffled. It never occurred to them that they should check the size of the variable before writing to it. Van Twinkle has another option. When the game started, the game is cat and mouse only use 10. How does the game know the length of the string if no boundaries are checked? To explain this, McHoneybell says to do the following. Okay, so now it says we need to restart our game. I don't want to read that. Let's see. Let's just do this. Okay, fine. We'll restart the game. So we're restarting our game. Okay. Now it says we got to get 3 coins. One, 2, 3. And now we're going to go and change our name to Elf. And then hit return. All right. Oh, geez, I didn't switch back again. So we're switching back here. So we got our 3 coins, and then we just changed our name to Elf. So you see here our player name, it says Elf. Okay. As a result, the memory should look like ELF, and then you see the 0 byte there. When the strings are written in memory, each character is written in order, taking 1 byte each. A null character represented in our game is by a red 0. So you see the red 0, that's considered a null byte. And it's concatenated at the end of the string. A null character is simply a byte with a value of 0 by 0, which can be seen by changing the debug panel to hex mode. So if we go here, go back, and then we go to hex mode, you see it's a 00 right there. Okay, so when all strings are written in memory, okay, When reading a variable, there we go. When reading a variable as a string, the game will stop at the first null character it finds. This allows programmers to store smaller strings into variables in larger capacities. Any character appearing after a null byte is ignored. To better explain this, it says get 16 coins and then go AA. Okay, so do 16 characters. So now we go here and then it says 16 coins. So we're going to go back and we're going to share here and we're going to go back and do one. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to change the name yet. Sorry. We got to do 16 coins. And now you can actually see it's changing right here, right? And now it says the PC is broken, so we can't get any more coins. So now we need to go and rename ourselves with 16 characters. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then D. Right? That's 16. Okay. All right. Let's change this to here. So now you can see we used up A, B, C, and then D, and then the null byte is down here. Notice how now it says, we'll switch back here. Notice how the game adds a null character after your 16 bytes, which overwrites the shop name variable. If you talk to the shopkeeper, you should see the name is empty. So now we'll go ahead and we'll go back. We'll share this screen and we'll come back to the shopkeeper. And yes, it is indeed empty. This happens because the game reads from the start the variable of the first null byte. On the other hand, if you talk to Van Holly, you should see your name is now, okay, 16 characters long. So we'll just do this. All right. So now if we go back, you see we do have 16 characters. All right. Oh, geez. I didn't do, did I do, what screen am I showing? Okay. So we are showing the game. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure we were good. All right, so now we're going to go back in here. And it says, on the other hand, all right, since C++ doesn't check variable boundaries, it reads your name from the start of player name variable to the first null byte it finds. That's why your name is now 16 characters long, even though the player name variable should only fit 12 bytes. Part of your name now overlaps into the coin variable. If you spend some money in the shop, your visible name will also change. Buy some items and see what happens. All right, so we're going to go back and buy some items. So we'll go ahead and let's see. We'll buy. Oh, we have a ton of coins. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. We're going to buy star. Hey, you're not supposed to have that kind of money. I earned, not give me my star. The game is supposed to be unwinnable. Here, I'll cut you a deal. Okay, so we'll buy that. It's not, it doesn't want us to buy. Doesn't want us to buy. Okay. Let's see. Let's buy. All right, so we have that. We'll buy a llama. Now let's just buy everything. Right? All right, so it looks like we bought everything we can buy, and we'll just buy one more McSkitty because we're Team McSkitty, right? All right, great. So if you look, we'll go back here. We'll share back to our other tab. And now it says Van Tinkle mistyped the name during the previous experiment, ended up with AAA, BBBB, and okay. And then notice they had that's this many coins in the upper right hand corner. Out of curiosity, they use an online tool that converts. Sorry, so we'll just go ahead and go here. The hexadecimal numbers to see if the hexadecimal number from the debug panel matched their coin count. To their surprise, the numbers were different. All right, so let's go up here to our here, and then we'll grab our game. So we are at 114524. So 114524 8208 8208. So now you go here. And now we go ahead and convert it. You'll see the decimal number is definitely a different number than the hex number. All right. Okay. So I hope everybody's following along because we're doing day 6 of the TryHackMe Advent of Cyber, and it's the call for memory corruption. All right. So now it says McHoneybell explains that the integers in C++ are stored in a very particular memory way in memory. So this is known as like well, I'm not going to jump ahead. It's a little Indian. First, integers have a fixed memory space of 4 bytes as seen in the debug panel. Secondly, the integers bytes are stored in reverse order in most desktop machines. This is known as the little endian byte order. Let's use an example to understand this better. If your current coin count is this, then you convert that number to hex. You'll obtain corresponding what is shown in the debug. How many coins would you have was shown in memory as follows. Okay, winning the game. McHoneybell is about to wrap the call a day, but first she explains how an attacker can overwrite. Confused, McHoneybell does some quick calculations and concludes that she should be able to get enough coins. She looks at you and asks you to show how the vulnerability can be exploited. You notice she looks doubtful, but still, it's now up to you to win the game. Can you get a star in your inventory and prove McGreedy wrong? Okay, so star is 10,000 coins. All right, so we'll come back here. All right, let's see. We'll go back to here, sharing the tab. Whew. All right, so we go. If we need 1,000 coins, I think it said it here. If the answer to the question was if the coin value had the in-memory value had the image below, how many coins would you have in the game? Let's see. 350. Okay. 50, 53. Convert. Same thing. Okay. All right. So we need to figure out inventory items, right? Okay. So we need to look at the inventory items. So we need to overwrite the inventory items. So let's see. Is there anything you want to buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so it says it's D. Right. So if we say D and we hit return, All right, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. 16. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 44, right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 45. So is it 45? Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, come back. Let's change our name. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. X. And now these are our null. Then we have the null bytes there. So I might have to go back. I think I didn't do enough. Yeah, I don't think I did enough. Yeah, I need to go down one more. I didn't do enough. All right, so come back. Sure. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I think I might have messed up. I did. I think I did. Oh, come on. Okay, let's refresh the game. Okay. All right, so we did that. Now we come back over here. Might make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Okay, come back to the name. And then, like I said, we need to do bring up the tab menu. Okay. All right, so we need to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then here, 12. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Why aren't you? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Why is it not doing it? Oh, okay, so let's, I guess, change that first. And now we overwrote. Okay, that's why we overwrote it. Okay. So now let's see if we can overwrite it again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. X. Right? Because that is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. I don't know, 44. Right? So 10. So now it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Enjoy your new game. Okay. So now let's see. Can we buy it? Buy it? Okay, you're not supposed to, blah, 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 blah. But we just still don't have a star. Get one and talk to me. Why aren't you? What did I do wrong? When did I add it? I didn't add an E to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, X. Okay. Why did I do that before? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I'm not sure what's happening. It should have been. Or does it have? Oh, because it said is D. Is that where I screwed up? Because I have to. Yep, I think that's where I messed up. I think that's where I messed up, folks. Because I think it should be a D, and then the null byte should come after it. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so. And then it does the R. Why is it doing that R up there? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Now then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Since we are going to go with, nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're doing 4, so we're in 40. No. No, we got to back up some. I think I did too much. Actually, I don't know what I was doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But nope, I have my star. Okay. All right, so that did it. All right, so we had to mess around with it a little bit, but it looks like we were able to get the star on there. So what I ended up doing was, because the inventory items, it looks like we weren't able to access it before, but it looked like previously it was giving us, well, we can't see it now, but the inventory items, how the inventory, because we canceled out with the no bite, even though they said we're not able to do it, it gave us the star in the end. You got the star. Thanks for Christmas. Here's your flag. So McHoneybell is the real star. So Ty, this is day 6 of the TryHackMe game. All right, so we got our flag. So now we'll come back down here. It says the first question. Well, first let's go ahead and get our flag. So it says THM, and then we go here, and then Mick Honey Bell underscore is underscore the underscore real underscore star. All right. Now it also says, if the coins variable had the in-memory value and the image below, how many coins would you have in the game? So now we'll go here to our let me switch my screen again, and now we're back here. So it says, if, and because it's a little Indian, I think we have to do it backwards. So it's 53 50 4F, and if we convert that, we should have this number here. So now we will go back to here, and let's see if plug that in. And yep, we are correct. We have explored the surface of buffer overflows. All right. Van Jolly still thinks the ghost of Crystal passes in the game. She says she's seen it with her own eyes. She thinks the ghost is hiding in a glitch, whatever that means. What could she have seen? I don't know. I didn't see the glitch. I didn't. I really honestly wasn't paying attention to it at the end. I was just trying to make sure I was counting properly and figuring out why it wasn't working. So we got it work, but we did get it working. So I haven't done this in a while since we haven't been here, but glad it still works. All right, so we are done with day 6, so we can go ahead and terminate our screen, our machine here, and then we can close out of that, and let's go into day 7. So day 7 looks like log analysis, and it says 'tis the season for chopping. So we'll go ahead and start our machine. Bring up our attack machine. Looks like it's loading up, and It says to take revenge on the company for demoting him to regional manager during the acquisition, Tracy McGreedy installed a cryptoid miner, a malware he downloaded from the dark web on all workstations and servers. Even more worrying and unknown to McGreedy, this malware includes a data stealing functionality which the malware author benefits from. The malware has been executed, and now a lot of unusual traffic has been generated. What's more, a large bandwidth of data is seen leaving the network. Forensic McBlue assembles a team to analyze the proxy logs and suspicious network traffic. In this task, we will focus on the following vital learnings to assist. Okay, revisiting log files, understanding what a proxy is, and breaking down the contents of a proxy log, building Linux command line skills to parse entries manually, and analyzing proxy log. Okay, so before analyzing the data set, let's first revisit what log files are. Log file is a digital trail of what's happening behind the scenes in a computer or software application. It records important events, actions, errors, or information as they happen. It helps diagnose problems, monitor performance, and record what a program or application is doing. For clarity, let's look. So you see here, this is an IP address giving you the date. It ran a get command to the robots txt file, and they used curl was their on their signature. I can't remember the name. From Apache server log, we can easily break down each value. So the server IP address, the user agent. Thank you. So now we're just breaking down the source IP, the timestamp, the HTTP request, the status code it got, which was 200, and then the user agent says it was tied to curl. So now it says, what is a proxy server? A proxy server is an intermediary. Wow, okay. Intermediary between your computer or device on the internet. When you request information, access a web page, your device connects to the proxy server instead of connecting directly to the target server. Proxy server then forwards a request to the internet, which they receive the response, sends it back to your device. To visualize this, refer to the diagram below. So think of it for my web application, folks, think of it like using Burp Suite, right? You use Burp Suite when you send your information, you send it through Burp Suite. It goes through the application, or you send the information. When the information comes back, it goes through Burp Suite, so you can see what's happening. All right, proxy server. So basically, this is the diagram here. So normally, it's just connecting to the internet, and then the information comes back. With a proxy server, you're going here, but it's going to connect through the proxy, and the proxy gets that information and then passes it over to Google. Proxy server offers enhanced visibility into network traffic and user activity since it logs all web requests and responses. This enables systems administrators and security analysts to monitor which websites users access when and how much bandwidth they use. It also allows administrators to enforce policies to block specific content and categories. Given that our task is hunting suspicious activity on the proxy log, we need to know what possible malicious activity can be seen inside one. Let's elaborate a few common examples. Okay, so download attempt, so connection to a known malicious URL, the data exfiltration, a high count of outbound bandwidth due to file upload, and then it's a continuous C2 connection, a high count of outbound connections to a single domain in regular intervals. Connects every 5 minutes to a single domain. Okay. We must understand. So let's just go ahead and pop open our terminal. We must understand the log contents to make things fun. Let's start by playing with it. Click the start machine button. So we did that. Split view. Okay. So now we need to cd, no, ls, clear. Said clear. We said clear. Oh my gosh, why I keep hitting the F button? Clear. So we need to go into downloads, and then okay, how about the VM contains a proxy log file. Also, I need to go home first. CD home, ls, cd Ubuntu ls cd desktop ls. Okay, clear cd artifacts ls, and now we can cat that. We can cat the log. But first it says it wants us to list it. So ls dash lah. And we see we have our file here. It's 8.3 megs. Okay. So now it says Mick Blue tells us, all right, so can we just cat it? Yes, we can. And it looks like a lot. So we'll see if we can maximize it, and it's even worse. So we're going to have to trim this down, right? So let's go here. Let's clear it. I said clear it. Thank you. All right. Let's use one of the log entries as an example in the format above. All right. So let's do this. Let's go less access log. Okay. So we have our timestamp here, our IP address, our website, sway.com, our ports. Okay. All right. No problem. Leaving the tabs open. All right. Appreciate it. We have our ports. So we have our HTTP request. We have our status code, data, and then we have our user agent here. Okay. All right. So we can, all right. So that's a little bit better. Here's another one, scope, OpenID profile, state, OpenID connect. So that looks like they were connecting to something. All right. Okay. So we have to break down. So we have the cut command. Okay. So if you're not if you're not familiar with the cut command, it allows you to extract specific information, and you can use this by using the delimiter and then the F, and the F shows you this field. So then if you do a space as a delimiter, it only displays a timestamp after cutting each one. So for example, this one, it says F1, and it's a space between F1, and then it shows you the timestamp, right? Because you're going 1, 2, 3, is that 4, 5? Okay, yep. So if we did this, so we'll say, come on. Why are you? Oh, that's right, because I said less and I didn't cancel it out. Come on, stop it. Okay. Thank you. I had to hit Control Z to get out of there to stop it. All right, so now we'll just do cut -D quote with a space in between -F1, and then we say access log, and that should give us all the timestamps, right? And then if we do 2, it should give us IP addresses, and then so forth and so on, right? So then if we do 3, it should give us the URLs and their ports. So basically, if you need to break it down, you can do that. And then if you want to clean it up, you could say you could run a pipe command. So now let's say we want to look at all of the URLs that we're looking at. You would do that, and then you would say pipe. No, I hit enter. Up pipe, and then we would do sort, and now it'll sort them out. So now you can see it sorts them out in alphabetical order, but you see there's a lot of duplicates and and what have you. So now if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to sort it out some more, but you only wanted unique, you would do sort dash U, and now it only gives you a list of unique ones. It doesn't do any repeats. Now, with the exception of, if you see down here, there's some that say Yammer and then Yammer.com, but that's because it looks at it, the www, as a unique address as opposed to just a regular Yammer.com URL. So we have that information, right? And then let's say, again, if we wanted, we could do this with multiple things, right? So now we know that connect and get were the only URL HTTP methods, right? So now you get more information here. Storage, PHP goodies. So this is more information on the looks like the what is this? F5 field 5. This is I'm not sure what that is for F5. Oh, it says right here. So F5 redacted. Look at the goodies and okay, the goodies to the parameter. Okay, so the string pass and the goodies parameter. So okay, so it's telling you how to do head and tails. Based on the format, data seems to be in base 64. Okay, we can try to decode strings. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can look through this information. Oh, Parker, what's going on? So I am on Twitch. There is DJax120, which is my Twitch, and then the center is Alpha Esports Tech. So, like I said, we're streaming on Alpha Esports Tech on YouTube and Twitch. We're also streaming on Alpha Esports Tech on Facebook. We're streaming on, and then we're streaming from Alpha Cybersecurity on YouTube and in DJax120 because I don't know why it's not letting me change my name there. But yeah. All right. So how many unique IP addresses are connected to the proxy server? So we need to find the IP addresses, and that was in field. Where was that? The IP addresses is what? Source IP, right? So we'll go ahead and go back since we're cutting field 2. And it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Appreciate it, Locke. All right, so we are stream there. So we have there. How many unique domains were accessed by all workstations? So now we need to look at unique URLs. So the same thing here. Actually, we did that already. So the URLs were field 3. So we're going to do field 3. And now we're going to actually do we're going to do something different. So we have that, and then we're going to, we did a sort, and now we're going to do, I got to stop doing that. And now we're going to do, so after we do a sort U, we're going to do word count, and then we're going to list it out. So now it says 118 unique IP address URLs. So 118. What? How many unique domains? Okay, maybe 117. Why is that wrong? Why is that wrong? It says how many unique URLs. Let me see if they want me to do what they want me to do here. All right, let's see if we do it this way, since they want us to do it this way. So we're gonna say sort F3 access log, and then you want us to, oh, I know. Okay. Yep, that's why. -D, and then we're gonna quote and get rid of the colon. So anything after the colon, -F1, and then we're gonna hit space. And now we're gonna do sort with another pipe, and then we're gonna call it unique-C. And now that gives us, oh no, that's the connection made. My fault. No, that's right. Cut delimiter space field 3 into the access log, and then we're cutting another one, cutting the colon, and then F1, and then sort unique. So let's not do -C. Okay. But that was essentially the same thing that I just did, is it not? Why are you? Okay, I'm not gonna complain. The count. I feel like it's the same exact thing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. That's the thing about life, ladies and gentlemen. Even when you don't feel good, the world keeps moving. All right, so let's see. Display the connection count. I don't want to display the connection count. Right. So sort, and then sort unique. So now if I do sort unique, My fault. I'm sitting here having a whole conversation. Appreciate it, Dr. Trojan. So, real quick, I said that's the thing. Oh man, I said that's the thing. Even when you don't, when you feel when you feel under the weather, life still has to, life still lifes. So, so yeah, when you but to answer your question, Parker, it said if I could add one thing to streaming, I said it would probably be a mixer board or an upgraded camera. Um, Everything, as far as my setup here, is pretty is I'm pretty solid with everything else. The At my center though, that would is honestly it'd probably be the same thing. 'Cause like I said, I have lights there. I have I have a camera. I actually would definitely need an upgraded camera there. Um, so yeah, it would probably also be a mixing board, the mixer board, especially for like the shoutcasting and stuff that we're doing with some of our esports matches. So all right, so we are good, right? We're good. Y'all can hear me. I'm not muted anymore. All right, so where are we going? Where are we going with this? We need to do the sort and unique, and then we need to determine, we have our Linux pipes, the connection with each domain, and now we can be sorted by using the. Okay, so now we need to we need to sort a second time, and then we're doing sort dash n, and now we have our count. Cool. So now the least access domain is partner services at getmicrosoftkey.com. And then it says, what is the status code generated by that domain? So now we need to get the status code for that one. So let's do this. Cat access log, and then we're going to hit, I got to stop doing that. Cat access log pipe, and then we are grepping all right. So now we have that information, and now we want to get our status code, right? So this is the IP, grep 80, get 5. It looks like it's a 503, but I want to clean it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go ahead and cut D space dash F. Was it 4? Nope, that's the get command dash F5. Nope, that's wrong too. 6. There we go. 503. All right, 503. All right. Based on the high count of connection attempts, what is the name of the suspicious domain? So now we need to go back since we kind of looked at that earlier. The suspicious domain is www. No, that's not. Based on the high count of connection attempts. I mean, that doesn't look right though. Right. All right. So let's do Frostlings. That's okay. I was just looking because I was wondering if it was being literal in the sense of the high number of connections, but it would be this one right here, the Frostlings big bad stash. So we'll copy, put it into our clipboard, and then we'll copy it over here. And now it says back over here, big stash right here. Thank you. All right, what is the source IP of the work to that suspicious domain? So now we need to do basically what we did before. The source IP, that would be, that's field 2, right? All right, cool. All right, so we know that, and now we just need to we're going to grep all of that, and then the IP address, paste. Put it back, put it back, put it back. Close here. Come on. Screw it. We'll just do it manually. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I had to bleep myself out. All right. Where were we? Right. So we have here Frostlings.big bad. So we'll just copy that. And then same thing. Cut delimiter F3 access logs. Says, what is the source IP, right? All right, so this is our source IP right here, but we want to go ahead and cut. So we're going to cut 2. And then we have the Stream Deck Mini. I'll message you on Twitter, but I'll run my story this weekend, see if we have something that might help maybe. Oh, I appreciate it. Appreciate that. And then the Stream Deck Mini. I think I'm not sure if the Stream Deck, I don't know. I have to look at it. I haven't spec'd out the new one. Okay. But this is our IP address right here. So we have 10.10.185.225. So again, if anybody's just wondering what I did, I ran these last 2 commands. So I catted out the access log. I grepped out that URL of the Frostlings, and then I cut at the second field for the delimiter to get the IP address. So now we have a clean list, and it is 10.10.185.225, and we're good. And this is how many requests were made on that malicious domain in total. So if we're gonna do that, then we also need to let's back up again, see what information we get. And then we need to get how many connections, right? So that is field. Those are the codes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think was that 6? Nope. How about 7? Yep. I think that's 7. I think that's which one it was. Let's maximize our screen first, and so we can see more. All right. So now let's just go up here real quick. Response size and the status code. So 7. So yes, it is 7. Right? And this is how many requests. No, that was a connection size. I need to know how many requests. Timestamp, source IP. Okay, so I need to count basically every record. Right? I need to count every record. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, most of the time domains you can see unusual. I just want to double check. Let's see, hunting down malicious traffic. To start hunting for malicious traffic, let's top domains access, see if the users access any usual domains. You can do this by reusing the previous command. And then the last 10 items. Okay, based on the result. Okay, so here we go. So now that it says we can do cut. No, that's not right. That's not right. How many requests were made on the malicious domain in total? Display the connection count. Okay. So cat access, grep logs, right? Okay, so we have that. I'm going to remix it a little bit. Cut -D -F1 sort Oh no, that's bad. That's not right at all. Because I need to let's go back here. All right, cool. We know we have this information here. Okay, maybe I don't need to, maybe I shouldn't mess around and I should just kind of do exactly what it said. Fine. Fine. Cut dash D space dash F3 access log pipe cut dash D colon space dash F1 space pipe sort space pipe unique dash C. All right, and now we can pipe grep. In theory, I should be able to do this, right? Yep. All right. So I was on the right path. So we cut into the access log into field 3, which would give us this information here. Then we sorted it and we cut into field 1, which gave us the URL. And then we sorted it with unique count, and then we did the grep, and then we grepped out exactly for the domain we want. So it's 1,581. 1581. All right. Having retrieved the exfiltrated data, what is in the grep flag? Oh, so we need to get the exfiltrated data. So we're going to say here. So we say grep, same thing. Access log dash 5. Okay, and now I want to cut again. All right, so we need to do, okay, grep cut D5. Okay, access log. We're gonna cut and then space. Dash F. My arcade machine just made random noises. Again, I need to stop fat fingering. Dash 5, and then we're saying cut dash D, and now we're telling it to look at the equal sign and then dash F2. So what did I do wrong? No such file or directory. Oh, I didn't do the dash D. There we go. Okay, and now we have a whole list of stuff here. And now if we go ahead and now we're going to tell it to decode. So now we'll do base 64 D. Now we have information here, and it says, and we see it, but it looks like a list of users or people and maybe their toys. Yep, Charlotte, My Little Pony, Daniel, Mini Toy Guitar. And then here we have Sock Analyst, THM, a gift for your awesome analyst. So we'll go ahead and we will copy that. We will come over here, copy that, and now we have our flag. And if you enjoyed Log Analyst, we can check the module SOC 2. All right, SOC Level 2 path. All right, y'all. So we have finished day number 7. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves a round of applause. Like I said, it has been a pretty rough day. Normally I would be talking about it if we were doing InfoSec Unplugged, but we are still on a little hiatus with InfoSec Unplugged till I figure out exactly, what I want to do next. I've been getting a lot of calls about the show and emails about it, but I'll have some news with InfoSec Unplugged real soon. But like I said, we just knocked out day 6 and day 7. It took us a little bit longer than I expected, but hey, we got it done. And it wasn't pretty, but hey, like I said, we got it done. So the video game awards are tonight. And you can check that out on Twitch, but it's called the Game Awards. Sorry. It is tonight. I think, is it tonight at 8:00 or tonight at 7, or has it started already? Yeah, I guess it did start already. So, I guess we're going to probably drop off of here real quick, and then we're going to come right back with the Game Awards. So, again, thanks to everybody who was rocking with us. So we have Parker, we have Ty, Maddox, and anybody else who's watching that's not that's not saying anything in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with us again. I'm gonna try to get through all of these days, the whole challenge. I would really like to get that done, and also finish up on World of Haiku. So, like I said, we are doing our month of Cyber. So, what better time to do all this cybersecurity related stuff than the month of Cyber, right? So, again, thank you all for joining. I'm gonna give y'all a round of applause for kind of just rocking with me and sitting through this. I hope you guys are enjoying the TryHackMe Advent of Cyber. If you like the content and you want to support, you can go ahead and just kind of if you could please give us a follow, like, subscribe, wherever it is you're watching. Just follow that channel so we can get that algorithm jumping and get everything pumping back up. So when we do eventually come back with some of our regular streaming or our other programs, we'll be able to reach a larger audience. Also, if you want to support, there is, let me stop my sharing my screen. There is that up there, that code, that URL code up there. You can go ahead and not URL code, that QR code, that QR code up top, that supports the stream by buying me a coffee. You can donate as little as $5, or if you're watching on the Alpha Cybersecurity channel, you can leave us a super chat there. Again, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the support and just the constant love. Seriously, I'm super grateful to all of you, even if it's just 3. I don't care. I am super grateful for all of you. So I'm gonna log off here, and then we are gonna jump in and watch the Game Awards. I need to go get some dog food for my dog, and then I'll come back. So sit tight, and I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.